More today?
Nope.
No.
I think you did that, huh?
Did we do the ball slams and ball
We
workout?
did, yeah.
How did that feel?
Yeah, that was all right.
That was
Yeah,
all right?
no.
So what we'll do is
Yeah.
we'll do a little different warm up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 20 seconds
Okay,
and we're just gonna kind of go
Okay.
forward, back. Next 20 seconds. I'll just slam
Okay.
all the way down on one side.
okay,
And the next 20 seconds, all the way down there. So we're gonna repeat that twice.
okay.
And go like
First thing, hold on.
a 2 minute round. Get your heart rate up and there's a warm up in here. 3, 2, and 1. Yep, and then going back and forth. That way you get the shoulders perfect. I'm about to sneeze. My allergies are coming crazy.
Tis the season.
Oh, man. Oh, excuse me. Oh. And ball slams to the one side. Yep, and swing. Yep, just to one side. Yep, just going in a circle. Yep. As soon as that comes down. There we go.
Am I like?
Yep,
Okay.
just like that. There we go.
Gotcha.
Perfect. And the box of tissue is out naturally, but I got another one. And other side. Back and forth. 1 minute. 1 seconds. Variation. Yes. And ball slams on one side.
Keep going.
Yeah, I fixed mine this morning.
You did good.
Good job. And one. Now the other side. Good. There. Seconds. All right, warmed up? Yes, okay. So now this one, what I want you to do is I want you to kind of like put it down and then take one step back, bring it back up, push down. Actually, let it like really thrust down, and it's okay if it bounces up. Actually, let's go with the 10 pound. This will get your arms. And what we're gonna do is just 30 seconds getting those legs. So as the ball, we'll try not to slam it on this or it will offset. So it doesn't really matter. I slam it down, 1 foot back, pick it up, slam it down like a push down, left leg back, and then hands will be on there. So what we're
Before I
gonna
do
do?
that, can I bother you for a bathroom?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry.
Yes, no problem. It is.
I don't, I think I'm gonna.
Yep.
Next time I bounce, thank you.
Oh, gotcha.
Slamming and then alternating.
Yep, slamming, and then your hands will go down and just alternating like one leg. We're gonna go for 15 seconds. Yep. 1 minute, sorry. Perfect. There you go. We try to push down. Instead of going in here, bring it right here. Push. Yep, that way you're getting kind of like a thrusting with that shoulder. Perfect. Pushing and a sliding motion. Almost there, 40 seconds. That's 30 seconds. You got it. Legs on, triceps. Last one. Good job. All right.
Yeah, that's tiring.
It's deceiving, so we're getting this motion. So now we're gonna be doing a pulling motion.
Okay.
We're gonna really work the quads. So what I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna go back. And you're gonna kind of start kind of like down below. So hips below your kneecaps. So you can grab one, and I want you to pull to almost straight up.
Okay.
You're gonna come back down and then come back down. But you're staying up 1, 2, 3. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 runs. That way you're up and you're engaging your arms. And when you come back, don't extend, but keep that to come down and making your legs work. So we got legs and back. There's another little,
Am I starting low?
yeah, we'll start low. And so like your hips down a little bit lower. So come down even lower. Oop, I'll go over here on this one. So it's, yep, right there. See how we break that 90
Yep.
degrees? And you're gonna come up 1, 3, and then leaning back, yep. And then coming back down, break those hips so they come down, good, back up. We wanna get those on those legs. Good job. That's it. Your husband told me we need water skiing legs, so we're practicing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how those guys do it.
He needs to get a boat then.
Oh, okay. Well, he said that's the part you need to get. No. No. Yeah, I tried that. I was like, man, I'm pretty, like I can catch on, but I cannot catch on that. I felt like a fish.
I tried as like a teenager and then I don't think
Oh.
I tried again.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, he's all, get up. I was like, I'm trying. Good job. 20 seconds left.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing with leggings. I'm supposed to be alternating
Yeah,
them.
yeah, just going up and down. Perfect. So you feel that on your back, on your legs.
Definitely on my legs the
Okay.
most.
Good, good, good. And we're making sure it's all back on this next one. 5 seconds. Good job. In time. Good. See,
Yeah.
so an isometric holding is a huge, huge, huge ordeal. Okay, but now this is what I want you to do here. Is I want you, actually, yeah, we'll go about maybe like 2, 3 rungs. I want you to pull up, and then legs are gonna be like kind of little bent, but not merely like we were earlier.
Okay.
You're gonna pull up, and then you're gonna lean back out and press. We're gonna go 10. So pull up, and then lean, but it's keeping at that angle.
Okay.
2. So it might be more adjustment. The straighter you are, the easier it will be. Yep, so legs are slightly bent, perfect. And then, yep. You're nice and straight there. There you go. Then we're gonna pull up, now leaning back, yep, and then keeping that leaning instead of, oh, yes. So then we work the shoulders.
Okay.
Now we're coming back in, go all the way back, yep. Legs can be even
Oh.
straighter.
Okay.
Yep. Pull to the chest and then leaning back. There you go.
Oh,
Feel how
that's
that,
it.
feel how that works in there?
Yeah.
There's one. There you go. So it's gonna be that happy.
And so I'm just
medium.
doing 2, right?
Yep. We're gonna get 10, 2, good. And then focus right on the back where you're pulling. There you go. 3. Good job, Helen. 4. Excellent. I mean, you said good old body weight exercises.
What's this?
Good job. So that,
Yeah.
Okay,
definitely,
good.
Yep.
right on the shoulders and
Yeah,
all that.
and back of my
On the
arms.
back,
more,
yep,
Yeah.
that's exactly where we want.
Okay.
I was like, all right, we're gonna get all of these. So this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go kind of with one. So keep like your head. So don't go, you're gonna come out. And then we're gonna have you work just like a lunge. You want it harder, you go lower to the run. Easier, you're gonna go higher.
Okay.
You know, but I want you to go out as far as you can and then coming back, but keeping this leg bent forward. Because now we're gonna work the lats and we'll go this way because when you run into the bag. Yeah. So legs slightly bent, yep, and you pull it out as far as you can. And then when you come back, yep, pulling those abs, right to about there, right there. So we're keeping that engaged, right? We're gonna do 10. Perfect. It's 2. So you're gonna fill that on the front of the shoulders and the abs. 3.
So I don't make the top of my abs.
Yep. 4. Good job. Excellent. Pause. Control that. Have an appointment at 2 and I gotta get my tires taken off. But I'm like, I don't know if I wanna take them off, like,
Right, with this weather.
yeah, but I already had it and I was like, okay, well, it's a ticket one more. But my wife's tires, not my tires. 'Cause I'm like, oh,
Taking care of it.
yeah. Well, she's like not feeling well, so she's at home working, or she had some surgery, and I was like, yeah. So she's like working at home, which is great. So now this one right in here, we're gonna start on your back. So I want you to use your abs to pull up, and I want you to curl up. And when this goes up, and then I want you to go underhand, going up all the way up to the top, and then you're gonna go one hand down. As you sit on your butt, I want you to get the negative with your abs. Come back down so your back touches. Pull up, I'm crunching abs. Now we're gonna go all the way back up. 10. Upper abs and biceps. And then, yep, when that goes underneath, you're just gonna turn to cup one hand. So as soon as you crunch, yep, crunch. Yep. Perfect. Leaning back and moving those arms. Yes, there you go. Until you pull back straight up. Yep, leaning back, getting those arms. Good job. Excellent, excellent. There you go. Then keeping that arm. Now sit down on your butt. Now let the abs go down on the knee. So as soon as we're going down here, and if it's easier to come, well, actually, yeah, you're doing it. So as soon as I come up, the first 3, you're crunching, 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 butt up. Now we're curling the bicep, 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 good. Yep, right there, now coming back down, bicep, 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 let your butt touch. Now get in there, you're just go slow with those abs too. So that burns down, crunching, good. Biceps, biceps, good job. 3, you're doing the pirate, there's a peace sign. Oh, yeah, okay. See what playing in your game, good bottom touches. Now shoulders go back, keep the back good. There's 3, you okay?
It's exhausting though.
It is?
Yeah.
Let's start at 5. We'll go to 5. Yep, I'm trying to get that hand moved. This is 4.
Yeah, that's, my arms are getting killing me.
Yeah. Well, I figured you're not working doing demo, right? So
Right.
you make up for last week. I didn't.
Thanks.
Good job. This is 4. Let that bottom touch. Excellent. And then yes, focus on those abs. Last one. 1, 5. Good job. Right, yeah. Good job.
Am I going back down?
Yep, yep,
Okay.
going back down. Last one. Get some good little stabilizers. Good job. Excellent. So you can stay down on the ground. We're gonna go on the, we're gonna go, actually, we're gonna do it on this one. These are a little bit easier for your feet. And so we're gonna have the shoulders and the delts working. You need water, or are you okay?
Yeah, I'm going now.
Okay. So on this one, we're gonna go kind of like in a push-up position, but we're gonna have this resting our feet. At the top, right, yep. And so you're gonna turn around face down, and then this foot's gonna be kind of right on that instep. Is that okay right
Is that-
there?
that-
Yep, just like that. Is that comfortable?
See,
Okay. So this is what I want you to do. You're gonna lift your legs up and you're gonna pull your knees in. We're gonna go 5 and you'll never rest. And you're like a, yep, so like a push-up position, put your feet are up, you'll bring your knees into your chest.
sheesh, my back,
Is that hurting?
hurts my back.
Okay, let's stop.
But, no, like I.
So what I want you to do is I
This
want you
hurts
to,
my-
so I want you to put your butt up towards the air. There you go. Now just bring those knees in 5 times. 1. Excellent. Is that okay with your back? 2. Good. 3. 4. 1 more. Good job. 5. There they come in. Okay. So let's do some back strength. So this is going to be. Okay, let it go. We ever do the water tube? So
Like
this,
use this for like balance.
okay. So this one, I want you to rest your head all the way down. And I want you to focus in, and I'm gonna put like the 10-pound just right on your waist. I want you to focus in, pinching up, going to a calf raise, holding, and then coming back down. But don't let that bottom touch. Arch up high. See how my ribs are going to the ceiling? Once they're up as high as I can go, I want you to press there and then go up to a calf raise, come back down. We're gonna go 5s. I'm gonna strengthen it so when you hit your glutes and it's gonna hit this lower part of your back. If anything hurts, just let me know. Like there's a good hurt and a bad hurt. Like the good hurt, I would feel my arms and that's a good hurt, but not the pain.
But, okay,
And then let's just do like, we're gonna go 5 without.
my turn.
Yep, hands can just be on your belly or on your side, wherever you want. So as, yep, lift up now. Arch up a little bit. So put your feet down first. Now arch up a little higher. There you go. Feel this area?
Yeah, I feel it right here mostly.
Okay. So let's keep the heels down and let's just go hip raises 5 times as high as you can. 1. Good. There you go. Now focus right on that tailbone too. Still feel it on those. You're gonna feel it on the hamstrings as well.
Not as much. Yeah, I just felt it right in the center of my lower back
Okay,
mostly.
good. That's exactly what I want. Perfect. Now, we're gonna put 5 pounds and you're just gonna hold this on your belly. Do the same thing, but really try to imagine pushing the ribs higher, heads up. There you go. 1, keep your feet flat. Good. Don't let your bottom touch. 2, focus right in that area where that middle, that lower spine. 3. That's 5. So we're gonna go 1 more time. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So the stabilizer, that all
It's
balance,
uncomfortable, but it doesn't.
yeah, that balance, I want these muscles to fire off and stabilize as opposed to just doing it flat, because then that's easier for you. You can do this on a chair, you can do this on a ball, anything, but that's gonna be a little bit, but this, how it gives, it's just firing those little tendons on our spine. Fire off. So this is gonna be 10 pounds. Another 5, yep. Yep, high hips, and then there you go. And try to keep this right on your belly button. There you go. There, excellent. See it. Good job. 3 more. So, so if you're doing these on the ground, well, actually, yeah, on the ground, or even on, well, something that has a little bit of support, or you can even just do them. So now here's what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna go down on the ground. I want you to lift up. I want you to lift your leg out, go to the side, come back down. Keeping your leg up. Lift the other leg out, go to the side, come back down. Yep, and we're gonna go 3.
Oh, wow, yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, and I can feel it.
Okay.
And my back is maybe sore.
1 right here, 2 more. There you go. Good. 2. Good. Last one on that side. There you go. Way to stay up. The higher the hips, the more that back is working. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I can feel it.
Good job. Then
No, so we'll work on that.
yeah, so if you even do this in the bed before you get out, just like take the blankets off and then just go one, okay, and just hold. And then I'm gonna come, actually, yeah, just going one straight up, you can do it with the blankets down. Then you can do this go all the way up, now push a little higher and then come back down. See how you can push a little bit higher, so when you stop here, we can always go a little
Yeah,
bit
you
more.
can definitely feel it.
So we're gonna do three more just like that, but I want you to really, really, really push. Now, instead of putting your hands here, have them here or up. So that way it's really stabilizing, go as high as you can, good. And then come back down, perfect. And then two more. Good, good, go a little higher. Oh yeah, see, look at that, you got more in you. Good job, last one. Excellent. Good job. So as that goes through, especially you can do five. Or three,
No, I
like,
can definitely do that.
and the bed is gonna give a lot more, so that's why I really want you to really push your hips up even higher, you know what I mean, as opposed to coming back.
Just stopping where it's super.
Yes.
comfy.
So this next one, we're gonna be like a frog. What I want you to do is I want you to just hold your hand out, right? Left, we're gonna go 5 swings, straight up, straight back, yep. And then reaching out in front, good. Stretching. It's okay on your knees. Good. That's 5 right here. Never walk wrong with one. So on this, instead of your hands here, try to match your hands, align with your knees, yes. So as that goes through, down, go up, and then reaching straight back, yep. And then, yes, and coming down, reaching, and then kind of like a straight swing back. Good. There you go. 3, 2 more. Now, this next one, we're going to do the same thing, except now we're just gonna maybe bringing our feet in a little, our knees in a little closer. What I want you to do is press down, round that back if you can. We're gonna go 3 on. So when you round, I want you to really round right in here. Try to keep that hip pointing down. Bring your knee to your chest, round in here, pull. There you go. 1. Good. Yep, keeping that hip pointing down. There you go. 2, pulling in that spine. 1 more. Good job. And there's the round. Good job. Other side. That's it. Hips going squared up. Good. 2. So you see how those little getting that back. So we want to get your core working. Because if the lower back's weak, that means the core is working or is weak too. But we want to get all of this. And so all these group exercises that we're doing is having to stabilize. You're having to use a lot of that core strength. So what I want you to focus in is doing 5 core exercises, 3 sets, 5 reps, 5 different exercises. So what I'll do.
Repeat that.
So it's
3 sets.
25 total.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you 5 different exercises and we're gonna do them all right here on our hands and knees. So this way it's not just, I wanna strengthen the back as I'm strengthening the core. Okay, so the first 5, what I want you to do is you're gonna be going out, reaching through 1. So you're just gonna go 5 on that side, 5 on the other, reaching back and then reaching through. Like you're doing, yep, and really stretch 1. Good. There's 2. Good job. And you feel that on those obliques, sides, your core, your back. 2 more, then we're gonna go to the other side. Good job. And at the same time, if this starts hurting your wrist, then you can kind of make a fist onto that side. Yep, reaching back as far as you can. And when you go through, try to imagine you follow the hand with your head. Yes. You're going back through. 2. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So now we're gonna go left hand, right leg. And what I want you to do is I want you to pull your elbow to the outside of your knee, not to the inside, towards the outside 5 times. Yep. So left arm and then left elbow's coming to the outside of your right knee. There you go. 1. Good. Yep. You're okay. Yep. Right in there. Stabilizing 2. Good job. Oh, this is my Greyhound pose and see if they wanted to, I could patent it, put this on the buses, but they didn't. They said, no way. No. There you go. Good job. Excellent. You feel how that rounds that back and the abs
Yep.
and the shoulders. Last one on this side. Good. Excellent. Good job. So this one, we're gonna work our head, but our head is gonna go down. As we go down, I want you to squeeze the abs, pulling in internal as my head goes up. I want you to arch your back all the way down. So it's like a cat-cow stretch. So as soon as you get squeezing those abs as far as you can, and then when you arch, yep, head goes up to the ceiling. Keep a good dip in the hip. Feel that stretch on the lower back. And now go back down, squeezing those abs. Good, 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 good. And heads looking up, arching all the way up. Good stretch. Good, squeezing those abs. That's it. 3. Good. 2 more. Five. Good. See how let's imagine like you're like it's like a whip-de-doo. Or it is. That arch is gonna keep that spine. And look when you're squeezing in those abs. Okay, so this next one, we're gonna go on our knees. And what I want you to do is touch. See how my feet go to the side?
Yeah.
I'm completely down. And I go side to side. Or if this is too easy, I go up off my knees. But for now, just starting right in here. Imagine the feet are up in the air. Boom, and I touch my hip all the way down and then rotate to the other side. 1. There you go. Hip touches and then coming back. Yep. 2. Good. 2 right there. Good job. You feel how this working on that lower back and those obliques right on the side. Excellent. Slow and steady. Is that okay on your knees? Then. Okay. Now we're gonna do this dead bug. So what I want you to do is just head now, because we did everything on our shoulders. So the last exercise, we're just gonna hold, keep your head flat on the ground, legs, see your toes up. Now imagine your hand just goes out and it may be just that little bit and then coming back. Getting 5. Now left arm, right leg, yep. 2, is it okay on your back? If anything triggers your back, always bend this knee. Okay, if anything's hurting you, or you can even have that other side, that leg down. Good. There's 2. Perfect. Now keep your back flat using that core on the mat. 3. Good. Good job. See, now you got the robot down. See,
Right, yeah.
good improvement, man. Night and day difference. That's it.
This, oh,
on your abs, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Last one. Oh, yep.
Whoops.
There we go. And last one on that side. Good job. And way to keep this hole flat. You know what I mean? That's the number one thing.
I'm waiting for seeing you in the morning.
No. But so here's another one. Now those five, doing them on a plank, you can do
Yeah.
this in the middle, but I want you to do plank on the right, plank on, reach through on the left, that
Okay.
leg coming through on the right,
Yeah.
leg coming through on the left, that cat cow stretch, and then this one.
Okay.
So it's, well, 4 exercises. Or actually, this is gonna be the 5th one. So feet are down, and then hands are gonna be out to the side. Yep. And then what I want you to do is keep your back and your hips as much to the ground as you can, stretching down, let that knee either touch and then coming back. And then swinging the other side. And going back. Yep, as those knees, and if you want it harder, you can go feet up in the air, but I think keeping them down on the ground, good. And try to keep your back squared up, make those lower abs and those obliques work, good. And back through. Perfect. Good. Let's do. Good job. You can feel how that kind of stretches out. So I want the back and that core working. Now, this is your husband's got a home project to make. Or you do, who's got to Home Depot and grab, let's see if I can get the smaller, not the smaller one. Mm. The $1 million inventions right here.
Okay.
So these have water in them.
Right.
And they're not filled up all the way. But what I want you to do is I want you to keep this centered, like without the slush or whatever but I want you to do a slow and controlled curl up without trying to hear the slushy. We're gonna go 5.
Okay.
So this is a smaller one, and then I have the bigger one. Yep. So you're gonna be like the water attack. Use your core to
That's
stabilize.
interesting, huh?
Yes.
My
But
hand's supposed to be a certain distance apart, it isn't.
Nope. The closer they are, the harder.
Yeah.
The further they are, the harder, easier.
Wow. I am surprised this is as hard as it is to balance it.
Yep. That goes, yep, slow and steady, perfect. And then coming right below the belly button. That's it. Good job.
Really.
No, this is a lot harder. These are fun, unique exercises. Yeah. So add some of this to your therapy sessions.
Yeah.
Hey, try not to listen to the water. Good job. You see how your core is having to work?
Yeah.
And this is slow and steady. Okay. So the next one, we're gonna hold. You can go further, is easier. But what I want you to do is just keep this and go into a baby squat. Like just go halfway down and then up. Yep, good job. Yep, and then just now come back up. 1. So I'm strengthening your spine and your back. We're gonna go 5. Just this low, right in there. There you go. 2. Good. Let's get no shoulders. and the triceps, 3, 2 more.
Man, my arms are burning.
Yep,
My back.
4, you okay?
Yeah.
Good job.
Cool invention.
Yeah, so a water tube with a 4-inch cap on the
Okay.
end, do it, only fill up the water. Tell them get a big, couple
Okay.
big pipes, 10
Yeah.
foot, 1 6 foot, 1 4 foot.
Okay.
So this is just something that's just, that you have to work all your core.
Mhm.
So this next one, what I want you to do, and actually, yeah, you can hold it and just hold it out wide for this. Because this is gonna be this next part where you're gonna lunge, and you're gonna come back, right side, lunge, and then left side. And the harder it is, so we're gonna go 4. Yep. And eventually, you'll have that hand come in closer. So as I go down, right side, left side, yep, 1 step, 1 lunge. Good. 2 more. That's it. 3 and 4. Good job. But you see the stabilizers constantly make your muscle fire off.
Yeah, it's interesting because I'm working, but I'm more up here than I am.
Yep. And this is, it's one of a cool little different, just a little different workout. You can do everything else. So now what I want you to do is we're gonna start from here. You're gonna lift, press it up. So you're gonna curl. So what am I doing? I'm pressing down, but I'm rotating, I'm getting my grip, turning over, curl up on the left-hand side.
Okay.
So I'm coming down, yep, and we'll come on this side because I don't have enough clearance on that one. So if I'm here, yep. Nope. So this one's here, yep. I'm gonna curl down, oops, yep, and coming back up. And then now from here, curl it up. Good, 1. That's it. So it's like a big old, I seen those missiles on TV, that was it. And as that goes down, now curl left arm, good, or right arm. Excellent, yeah. Switch. Yep. How's that feel?
Yeah, everything, I can feel it everywhere.
It's working like
Yeah.
your rotator cuff, your neck.
It's going twisting at first and then pushing
Yep.
up.
Yep, as soon as that comes down, your grip, yep. And then have this arm down here, now keep this elbow here, now curl up, yep. Keep that arm on my hand, there you go. And then come all the way down. When that curl comes up, there you go. And then, yep, so keep this hand back here. Now allow this to come all the way down till it touches my hip. There you go, feel how that extensions. Now that, yep, phase 2. Now keep this hand on, keep that arm on my hand, curling up and then coming down to my, good. That's it. Now we're really getting that shoulder. And so there. Forward, good job. Excellent. So, good. You might have some stuff laying around the horse around.
Yeah, I'm sure we do.
So if you have any irrigation, it doesn't have to be 4-inch, 3-inch, but use if you have a cap, and then he probably has this, and it's,
Yep.
and just cut it like 4 feet, 6 feet is gonna be a little different
Cool.
on that. But it's a fun, different, unique
Yeah.
workout, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so now this one right here, what I want you to do is come out 1. So we're gonna go with the heavier one, because all the weight's at the bottom, but I want you to come all the way through, so we're gonna get that shoulder. We're gonna go 10, as this hand just kind of cups it. Yep, And then
We're
so,
using both hands?
nope, so I'm gonna go from here.
Yep.
I'm gonna go out as straight as I
Okay.
can to as right to the center. So we're gonna go 5. Yep, the straight arm, there you go. Perfect, right to the back, 1. Good, and when you come back, focus on squeezing that chest. 2. Good job. 3. Excellent. 2 more. 4. Good. Good job. 5. Feel that on that chest. And on the shoulders.
Yeah, feel mines.
2. Good job. Okay.
Yep, but not a lot, just a little.
So this next one, we're gonna go close grip. And then what you do is just have this kind of going down, actually about like shoulder. So see, I'm cupping the hands right in here. So allow this to hold here. And the same thing, I want you to go slow without hearing the swishing mark. As soon as your back arms hit the ground, come back up. And so right in there, I mean, it's hard going slow, but don't go all the way out. And then we're gonna go 5, 5. Yep. Got that? All right, now we're just gonna go slow and steady. So like, so this is never letting your chest muscles relax. It's working the whole time. That's it. Go right to there, and then allow these arms to touch the mat. There, as soon as it touches, there you go. Back up slow. Good. Creepy water. You don't want to hear this leaking in your house at nighttime. That's the worst sign. No. Oh no. Oh,
So I'm talking about the water behind it, I'm like, oh, it's like-
oh man. Good job. Okay. Now, but see how you have some good old
Yeah,
water. And so he can do that even, and you can cut them shorter. I used to have a whole, I would have circuits throughout the gym and certain people would have to go in there and it would be fun. Or then we have to go and maintain it. You would have to do like a timed workout, all of these other things that's going to be like actual practical fun. So we're going to take this off and we're going to work your leg, inner leg. So I want you to slide, step right back. 1, slide, so your foot's staying down. We're pulling from in here, getting the inner thigh, hitting those obliques. 5 on one side, and then we're going to step in and go 5 on the other side. And if this is too light, let me know. You can go
just going to in front
Yep.
of my touch.
just right in front. So you're just going to literally slide right there. 1. Then coming back in. If you need it harder, you can step out. Good. Good job. Excellent. Good.
Hard to keep my foot on the ground, I wanna pick it up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So even if this foot just stays the whole heel. Yep. 1. Perfect. 2. So this is getting those lower in that inner thigh, those lower abs. Foot in that side, turn around and step it. Yep. So one foot, that foot's gonna stay behind, just like you had it. Now what I want you to do is I want you to slide out and go into a lunge. Yep, so this goes out and then kind of like a little lunge. So as soon as I'm here, lunge one, and then coming back. There you go. Slide out, lunge two. Now this is hitting those glutes and the outer, that IT band. You actually two-step forward down. Yep.
Sculpture.
It goes out, straight across. There you go. One. Good.
Stretching here, or
Yep.
should I be, okay, is that?
Yeah, it's both. It's going in, so the more you're having the toes straight, the more it's gonna go in. When you put your toes out, it's gonna not stretch, it's gonna stretch. Or not stretch as much. Good job. Okay, now let's keep that right there. Now what I want you to do is just, you're gonna slide your back foot and you go so your heel is up. One. Then we're gonna come back. Now we're gonna straighten the lower part and those glutes right in there, going five. Good. Got it? Oh, there we go. Good. Nope, yeah, we're just focusing in on that back leg, keep those hips squared. Last one. Good job. Done. Okay, well, this is close enough. So you're gonna grab this right in the center. What I want you to do is 10 seconds pull. 10, 9, 8. So, and actually this could be below, right in here. Because now, and then we're gonna go back to the next room. Actually, yeah, we'll go out another 2, 10,
Okay.
8, 7, and I'm gonna go down and then we're gonna go back out. But I'll have to have it held up 10 seconds, right on those first two. Yep, and so pulling it, if you can break it apart. 7, 6, pull hard. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 10 on this one. Yep, nope, right there where you had your hand. Yep, now this hand comes out. There you go. So we're gonna go one run. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next two runs. There you go. And go 1, 2, 3. Don't forget to breathe. 4, 5, 6. Good. 7, 8, 9, 10. Next two runs. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next two, I'm not getting tall enough. There we go. 1. Good. That's as far as it's going out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now coming back in. 1, 2. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last, almost there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. 2 more and you're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. We feel how,
So silly, but how much that works.
so you can do this with a rope,
Yeah.
anything that you have out there, just go a little bit further and go in 10 seconds, but that is like literally isometric exercises.
Okay.
It's getting down there. Yeah, so this, I made this.
Did you?
Yeah, cause I
Nice.
had it double stitched and all this, cause
Yeah.
I put a ninja course and I had multiple ladders and. Then I figured I wanted this offsetting this so it never hangs on the chain.
Yeah,
So
that's
it
cool.
always on there. I was like, oh man, I made a lot of my stuff because I'm like, oh, I can't stand just the boring old, like weights is fun, but I want to get the creativity of that. So now we're gonna work your stabilizers. And all I want you to do is you're gonna balance and you're gonna bring your chest down and you're gonna raise that leg and we're gonna hold for 30 seconds. Yep. Arms in there, kind of squaring that up, that hip. Good job. So if you ever see me in a trench coat, you better run because I'm about to make something very interesting. A new concoction like good job. 10 seconds. Two, three, good job. Now the other leg. You feel that on your hamstring?
Yeah,
And-
everywhere,
Everywhere.
actually, yeah. This one feels more.
Two, one. Good job.
When I was watching this stupid video of girls checking out guys and was watching him like just walk through the woods and he like stepped on and she's like, oh, he's got weak ankles because his ankle just like moved a little bit to readjust. And I wouldn't have ever noticed that, but after working with you, I'm like, oh, that's fine. Just stabilizers.
Yeah, well, and there's so much stuff that we don't work them, we lose them, and as we get older, they get weaker.
Dangerous, yeah.
I mean, there's certain things, everything changes, our immunity, our body, our aches and pains set in. So this one, I want you to kind of have like a little bit of a dead hang and stretch. And so what I want you to do is you're gonna sink down with your hips. And I want you to just hold. And when I say lift up your chest, I want you to pull your chest, but don't use your arms. I want to get your scapula, so your spine, so I'm merging right in there, holding, looking up. And I'm gonna say relax. And then you go in there, so your feet are gonna be the adjustments. You're not gonna get a leg, which would really stretch. And then lift, and we're gonna go 3, and we're gonna lift and hold for 5 seconds each. So is that, yep, now feel that stretch. Imagine like you're just pulling. Okay, now chest goes to the ceiling. There you go. Arms are straight, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And deep stretch. Yep. Allow your back can go down. Feel this stretching along in here. And another stretch. Going chest up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, and relax and try to go a little bit deeper. Feel that stretch, feel this pulling, elongating the spine, everything from here to here. Working, last one, chest goes to the ceiling, this high, pull from in here, lifting that chest. There you go, pull from right in that. 3, 2, 1. Good job. But as you can stretch, that's going to help that spine too.
Okay.
Because you're probably, like I said, sitting down, like thinking of how's your chair, how's your posture, and try to do a posture check throughout the day. Like
Okay.
if you're starting yourself up, like, oh, I'm gonna be that
Okay.
guy in where you just want to just look up to the ceiling,
Okay.
look up to the crevice of the wall. Where your eyes go, your body will follow. Because if we're looking down, look how our spine goes down. So whenever you're in between clients or in between whatever, I want you looking, walking outside, I want you looking at the tree lines. Oh, okay, because now we're naturally realigning our spine with everyday movements. When you're walking home, just doing stuff where I call it net time, no extra time. So you can incorporate this in here. It's just like, oh, I'm looking up, going in that way. But this, I want you to start really focusing in on that
Okay.
core workout. And pick the core from the videos that I had, maybe do 3, but I want you to do 3 sets of 25.
Okay.
Total reps, so it's 75 total.
Okay.
5 different exercises, but that way, and you don't have to do them all at once, maybe do one day, I wanna focus on core, 75 reps. Or you could do it like breakfast, lunch, dinner, all at once, but you can get it in there so we can start strengthening this, which is also gonna strengthen that lower back. Because these things are good, and that was a good little assessment on letting this go. And even when you're standing, if you just need to like stretch out, instead of doing it on the ground, if I'm going here, I wanna go opposite arm and leg. Or if I'm just back. So see if you interlace your fingers, try this right in here. Interlace, and then palms go up, and you feel that arch, and just holding that. You feel how that arches this right in here. And just coming back. As soon as I go there, then I'm gonna go 3, 1, 2, back. So like just a little bit to start getting this motion in here where anytime you're lifting your gut or anything I'm doing this, I'm rocking. And that cat-cow stretch is gonna be one of the best. If you don't do any of those, I want you to add that into it because I
No,
want you to
that feels good too.
put that dip and really arch so you're sticking out your bottom. And then when you curl in, I want you to curl in with your abs, squeezing everything in.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I am, thank you. I am traveling next week.
Okay. Did you, when are you all week?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Did you want to do a Monday or a Tuesday work?
I
Or
could,
you have,
I'm in a webinar from 1 to 3 on Monday, but
okay,
I could do after that.
okay.
That's kind of getting late for you though.
No, that's fine, because I got clients, yeah, what time?
I will look at my, and I'll shoot you a time,
Yeah.
because another like would be like early. Like, cause I think I have a doctor's appointment before my webinar.
What time is that? Whatever time, if you want to do it.
I'll look at my calendar and I'll shoot you a text of
Okay.
like.
Yeah, because I can have flexibility
Tuesday.
on
Okay.
Monday and Tuesday
Yeah.
on that side. I have a client at 4, so maybe before your webinar,
Okay,
that might be work.
okay, I'll shoot you a text and let you know.
Okay.
And then
Awesome.
I think that's enough. I'm traveling for a bit.